Namaste everyone.
नमस्ते भोगा जी, शुभोदयम, सुप्रभातम। Namaste भोगा जी, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, भोगा जी.
Vinayaka namastubhyam satatam modaka priya nirvignam kuru no deva sarvakaryeshu sarvada Saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambham karishyamaha siddhir bhavatu no sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattuliyam Rama Nama Varanane Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Shri Raghavam Dasharathatmajam Aprameyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayaratnadipam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dadayataksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Anjaneyamati Kanchanadrikamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarumulavasinam Bhavayami Pavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Krutamastakanjalim Bashpavari Paripurnalochanam Maratim Namatarakshasantakam Buddhirbalam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvamarogata Ajadyam Vakpatutvancha Hanumatsmaranad Bhavet Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Adhyatana Panchangam, January 3rd, 2024, Shobhakran Samvatsare, Dakshinayani, Hemantaratau, Paushyamase, Shuklapakshe, Tritiya Titihi till 9:29 p.m., followed by Chaturthi. Sthiravasaraha, Dhanishta Nakshatram till almost midnight, 11:52, followed by Shatabhisha Nakshatram. Siddhi Yogaha till 7:53 p.m., followed by Vyatipata Yogaha. Taitala till 11:04 a.m., followed by Garakaranam, ending with the Tithi ending at 9:29 p.m., followed by Vanik Karanam. Sarvebhyaha Suprabhatam. So last time we heard one of the Mahamatya, he gets up by name Siddhartha and he shouts at Kaikeyi. And let's see what happens now. Ata saptatrimsha sargaha
अतः सप्तत्रिंश सर्गः
Mahamatra vachashrutva
महामात्रश्चतुर्वा
Ramo Dasharatham tata
रामो दशरथं तथा
Abhyabhashata vakyam tu
अभ्यभाषित वाक्यं तु
Vinayajño vinitavat.
विनयज्ञो विनीतयत्.
So Mahamatra vachashrutva, Mahamatra, there is another part also, Mahamatya. Mahamatya vachashrutva, by listening to that, one of the great ministers or chief secretaries of Dasharatha, Ramaha Shrutva, by listening to his speech or his sentences. Ramaha Dasharatham tada vakyam abhyabhashata. Then he addressed Dasharatha. He started speaking to Dasharatha. Vinayajñaha vinitavat. Two nice adjectives used. Rama is Vinayajña. He knows what is humility, how to be humble. One who knows Vinayam is Vinayajña. And that we discussed about it, Vinaya word, how it comes. Naya, one who it leads. Humility is the result of a path of leading which takes you into that state. So Vinaya. Vinayajñaha, Vinitavat, one who is humbled Thus is Vinitavat. Vinayam prati yaha nitaha saha vinitaha. One who is led into humility, that is humbled. Vinitavat, like a humbled guy, one who knows humility. Such Rama, with all that humility, spoke to Dasharatha thus. Tyakta bhogasya me rajan.
त्यक्तभोगस्य मे राजन्
Vane vanyena jivataha.
वने वन्येन जीवितः
Kim karyam anuyatrena.
किं कार्यमनुयात्रेण
Tyakta sangasya sarvataha.
त्यक्तसङ्गस्य सर्वतः.
So he is asking Dasharatha, Rajan, O king, Tyakta bhogasya, one who has given up all bhoga, all luxury. Tyakta bhogasya, tyakta sangasya sarvataha, one who has also given up attachment with everything around. Vanyena vane jivataha, of one who is going to live in the forest, along with the forest dwellers. Anuyatrena kim. You have ordered, Dasharatha ordered in the previous sarga, right? About Chaturanga Bala, all the Vaniks going with him, all of that whole orders of Dasharatha. So he's asking, what's the point of all of that? For one who gave away all attachments, who gave away everything. For him, hey, what is this procession for? Don't worry about that, father. Hey, king, don't worry about that. Is the kind of, is that what Rama is implying? So, tyakta bhogasya, tyakta sangasya sarvataha, vane vanyena jivataha, me, Rajan, anuyatrena kim karyam. What is the purpose of the procession that you are going to send? Yohi dattva dvipasreshtham.
यो हि दत्त्वा द्विपश्रेष्ठं
Kakshyayam kurute manaha.
कक्षायां कुरुते मनः
Rajjusnehena kim tasya.
रज्जुस्नेहेन किं तस्य
Tyajatah kunjarottamam.
त्यजतः कुञ्जरोत्तमम्.
Oh, if you haven't understood me, let me give you one more simile. That's how Rama is addressing now. Yaha dvipasreshtham kakshayam dattva. One who has left Dvipa is elephant. Dvipa literally means one which drinks through two means. See, we drink through mouth. The elephant can drink through its mouth, through its trunk also.
Dvipa.
So two means it drinks is called Dvipa. Dvidha pati, Dvidha pibati, iti Dvipa. Dvipasreshtham, best of such Dvipa elephants. Best of the elephants. Kakshayam dattva. He given away, he donated. Let's say somebody donated the best elephant that he had, which is nicely secured in a big cell. Rajju snehena kurute manaha. Kim kunjarottamam tyajataha. Rajju snehena kim kurute manaha. So by giving away kunjarottamam, best of the elephants, vipasreshtham, kakshayam, rajju snehena tasya kim manaha kurute, of one who has given away the best of the elephant, donated the best of the elephant from his cell, will he think of that rope? Let's say he has the best rope to tie that elephant, maybe golden plated rope. Will he think of that rope? Will he be worried about that rope when he has donated the elephant itself? Likewise, for me, who has donated this entire earth, this entire kingdom, all the wealth, all the comforts and luxuries, for me, do I care for these processions and all? King, please don't worry about it. Tatha mama satam sreshtha
तथा मम सतां श्रेष्ठ
kim dhvajinya jagatpate
किं ध्वजिन्या जगत्वते
sarvanyevānujanāmi
सर्वाण्येवानुजानामि
chirānyevānayantu me.
क्षीराण्येवानयन्तु मे.
So Rama is declaring, Tatha, like that, Mama Satam Sreshtha, O best of the good people, O best of the kings, Satam Sreshtha, Mama Dhvajinya Kim, Dhvajini is one who, Dhvaja is the flag, those who carry flag and march, which is the army. That is called Dhvajini. Dhvajinya, with this army, Jagatpate Kim, Jagatvate or Jagatpate, both pathas are there. Jagatpate is a Rajan, Satam Sreshtha, Jagatpate, or Jagatvate, one who's for whom living in the world, Jagatvate. Jagatvate, Dhvajinya Kim, for me, for whom, for me the world is my home. Now what about this army? I don't care. So don't worry about it. And so sarvani eva anujanami. I know everything. In a way, he is now either call it emotionally or sarcastically or sort of formally is hinting. I know everything. Don't now, I know you cannot help, you are helpless. I know the intent of Mother Kaikeyi. Well, no more formalities and all of this emotional drama in a way. Sarvani eva anujanami, chirani eva anayantu. Now go and bring those chira. Chiram means what is called as bark clothes, they say. Those, in fact, Banaras sari also they say they make out of the banana bark. No? Probably that is soft. But the real hard bark, saris made out of it, will be very rough and it is not like soft linen silk cloth. It will be very rough and hard. You won't have, unless you have very good iron box and all of that, you cannot easily soften it to drape around. Such a rough cloth, let's take it as that, most unluxurious, most discomforting cloth is chira. So chirani anayantu me, get me those bark clothes. Now enough of this drama. I know I have to leave now. It's time. No more this. Get me those chirani anayantu me. And he is also ordering or asking for some more. Kanitra petake chobhe.
Kanitra katake chobe.
Samanayata gacchata.
Samanayata gacchata.
Chaturdasha vane vasam.
Chaturdasha vane vasam.
Varshani vasato mama.
Varshato vasato mama.
Atha chirani kaikeyi.
Atha
Stop there. Vasato mama. So he said, not only this chirani anayantu me, kanitra pitake cha ubhe. Those two instruments or vessels or devices. What are they? Kanitra, we talked about it last time also. One of those.
Spade, Thauda.
Correct. Spade and the vessel.
Pickaxe.
No. Pitakam is the bowl, the metal bowl, iron bowl.
Oh, Pitaka.
Kanitra is the spade. To bring those two, because I have to dig sometimes roots, put them in the bowl. You know that one of the elderly sages once also, he comes when Rama is about to donate all his wealth. That elderly one, he comes, old, poor and elderly one, upon suggested by his wife. He also comes with Kanitra Pitaka, those two. And when Rama, in a jovial manner, he challenges him, all right, sir, throw this stick, and however far it reaches, I'll donate you all of that. And when he throws it,
find any stickies.
okay, this thing is listening, Alexa is listening. So, Karitra Pitakecha Ubhe Samanayata Gachata, he is looking at probably the other staff there. And he said, hey, guys, go and please get me those two things also, in addition to the chiras. Why? Chaturdasha Varshani Mama Vasataha Vane Vasam of me, because I have to live for 14 years in the forest. So I need these utensils or these devices. It's very, very important for me to live in forest. Please get me those. Atha chirani kaikeyi
अथ चीरानि कैकेयी
swayamahatya raghavam
स्वयमाहत्य राघवम्
uvacha paridhatsveti
उवाच परिधत्स्वेति
janaughe nirapatrapa.
जनौघे निरपत्रपा.
Whereas Rama was probably ordering staff to go and get the chiras, Atha, then Kaikeyi Swayam Chirani Ahatya Raghavam Uvacha. Kaikeyi herself went and brought the chiras. So that means she was so eager and anxious that Rama should leave. Rama should leave. No, he should not stay here anymore, any longer. Not even a minute. Let me not waste even a minute. Because we don't know if she knows that nobody else likes. If Rama himself changes his mind, then nobody is there to stop. So far, rest of the world is there to stop Rama from going away to the forest. But if he himself changes his mind, that's all. Her mission is smashed. So she immediately rushed into the bedroom or wherever and quickly brought a chira for Rama. Chirani, a chiras rather. She brought a couple of chiras for Rama. Swayam ahatya raghavam uvacha paridhatsva. Wear these now. You are wearing all that rich one from Van Heusen or men's wear house, the richest clothing. Come on, leave that and wear this chirani. Paridhatsva, wear this. And Janaughe Nirapatrapa. Jana Ogha is in the fleet of people. Among so many crowd, in such a big crowd, amidst the crowd of people, Nirapatrapa. Trapa is, in a way, shyness. Prematrapa Pranihitani Narayani. In Kanakadhara Stavam, it comes. So Lakshmi's eyes, the two eyes, she always looks through the ends only. She never looks directly in the face. So with her katakshas are like Prematrapa Pranihitani Narayana Manodmihani, says. So Prema, on one end, it's love. On the other end, Trapa, shy. So with love and shy, she wants to look at him, she cannot look at him. She wants to look at him, she cannot look at him. Such is her constantly moving eyes, is how Shankaracharya looks at her, and she says, from that end of the eye, even a small one ray, if it hits me, mama bhagyameva, he says. So likewise, trapa means shyness. But here, nihi apatrapa. Apatrapa is shameless. And there it is shy. Here it is apatrapa is shame. Nirapatrapa, shameless. And she's not. So many people are resisting. So many people are praising Rama. She doesn't have even an iota of shame or shy. That, am I not doing something wrong? Am I not odd here, vague here? No. And hence, Valmiki is calling her Nirapatrapa, an absolutely shameless woman in the midst of the crowd. She immediately rushed and brought the sari, chera, and gave it to Rama and says, wear it now. Sachire Purusha Vyagraha
तचेरे
सचीरे
पुरुषव्याघ्रः
पुरुषव्याघ्रः
कैकेय्याः प्रतिगृह्यते
कैकेय्या प्रतिगृह्यते
सूक्ष्मवस्त्रमवक्षिप्य
सूक्ष्मवस्त्रमवक्षिप्य
मुनिवस्त्राण्यवस्तः.
मुनिवस्त्राण्यवस्तः.
So then Rama Saha Kaikeyaha Chire Saha Purushavyagraha, best of the men, Rama Kaikeyaha Chire Te Pratigrihya, by receiving that couple clothes from Kaikeyi, Sukshma Vastram Avakshipya, that Sukshma, he was wearing very linen, thin, rich dress, that he Avakshipya, he undressed himself from that rich. Sukshma is subtle, but it also means thin, narrow, several such adjectives, right? So here it will be, we can think of it as that thin, fine cloths, fine dress that he was wearing. He dropped that, and Munivastrani avastha. So he has then draped the Muni's clothes, the forest dwellers' clothes, which is the Chira. Lakshmanaschapi tatraiva
लक्ष्मणश्चापि तत्रैव
vihaya vasane shubhe
विहाय वसने शुभे
tapasachadane chaiva
तापसाच्छादने चैव
jagraha pituragratah.
जग्राह पितुरग्रताः.
So Kaikeyi knew not Rama will go alone. She knew Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, all of them will go. So she ordered several sets of these chiras from Amazon and kept them ready at home. So Lakshmanaschapi tatraiva. Lakshmana also Pituragrataha tapasachadane shubhe vasane jagraha. Lakshmana went, oh, give me also. If Rama wears, I will also wear. So he also took his pair of the chiras, Pituragrataha, in front of the father. That means father is watching all this, helpless, being helpless. Dasharatha is helpless and watching all of this. Tatraiva shubhe vasane vihaya, by he also dropping or removing his best clothes. Vasanam is dress. Best vasanam, vasane, dvivachanam. That means pair. Vastra yugmam. We always wear two, right? Top and bottom. So vastra yugmam, it's always dvivachanam. Shubhe vasane vihaya tapasachadane tatraiva jagraha. He also received that tapasa dress and wore them. Something in the chat. Is this Shankara Bhashyam? No, this is not Shankara Bhashyam. I was just quoting Prema Trapa, because Trapa word came. I suddenly remembered Kanakadharastavam and I was quoting that. It is not Shankara Bhashyam. This is Govinda Bhashyam, Bhushana, Kataka, one of the three. Athatma paridhanartham
अथात्मपरिधानार्थं
Sita Kausheyavasini
सीता कौशेयवासिनी
Samikshya Chiram Santrasta
समीक्ष चीरं संत्रस्ता
Prushati Vaguramiva
पृशति वागुरामिव
Prushati Vaguramiva.
पृशति वागुरामिव.
So see, three types of adjectives used for best cloth so far. First time for Rama, what did he say?
I can't see the screen.
You can't see?
No, the next one, the current shloka.
I went back. See,
Oh,
for
you went
one
back.
word, for
Oh.
once for the best cloths, he used Sukshma Vastrani. Then for Lakshmana, Valmiki used Shubhe Vasane. Now for Sita, he is using Kausheya Vasanam. Kausheya Vasini, that means she is wearing Kausheyavasaha. So many adjectives just to say rich clothes, beautiful clothes, auspicious clothes, like that. So Sita Atma Paridhanartham, to cover herself up also means to wear. Sita also went to pick her dress. She also got a pair of clothes. Kausheyavasini Chiram Samikshya, but she just took it. Sita comes from my Mithila, right? Very rich lady, pampered girl, very, what do you say? Yeah, pampered. That is it. She was not trained to work hard. And she was
Just
not
can't
taught
even
her mother's,
imagine, right?
hey,
You're like
learn to cook poha today. Kim Mohdaya?
No. Sorry.
So for Sita, she's a very delicate lady, very, soft lady. So for her, looking at this chira, what is this cloth? This is not like a cloth. This is like some trash paper that is wrapped, let's say in Amazon packing. This is not like a cloth. The cloths that I know are soft linen or the burqa style, that what is it called? The transparent cloths. Only those ones I know. What is this? And by looking at it, santrasta, she got sort of anxious. How is this to wear? How can I wear this? Like that, she became sort of panicking. Santrasta, fearful, or what is it called? Fearful. Santrasta. And what is it?
Troubled.
Troubled. And what is a simile used? Prushati Vaguram Iva. Like a small deer. Doe is a word used there. I do not know what doe is, the animal. By looking at a fowl, if a fox is coming, a small rabbit or a small such delicate animal, by looking at that fowl, she cannot run away. It's just stuck there. Whatever fear, that anxiousness, that panic attack she gets, similarly, Sita got sort of a panic attack by looking at this. What? How do I wear this? What is this? Kind of a innocent, scare emotion. Savyapatrapamaneva. Savyapatrapamaneva.
साव्यपत्रप्रपमाणेव
Pragruhya cha sudurmanaha.
प्रगृह्य च सदुर्मनाः
Kaikeya kushachirete.
कैकय्याः कुशचीरेते
Janaki shubhalakshana.
जानकी शुभलक्षणा
Ashru sampurna netra cha.
अश्रुसम्पूर्णनेत्रा च
Dharmajna dharmadarshini.
धर्मज्ञा धर्मदर्शिनी
Gandharvaraja pratibham.
प्रतिमं
Bhaktaramidamabravit.
भर्तारमिदमब्रवीत्
So sa vyapatrapamaneva. So previously the adjective used for Kaikeyi is shamelessness, nirapatrapa. Here for Sita, vyapatrapamana iva, like a vyapatrapamana, one who is feeling that shy or feeling, what do you call, when let us say, standard comedy, if we can remember. I'm just trying to recollect what can be such situations. Let's say somebody from a village, a beautiful lady, just got married. She came on H1, let's say, or H4 along with her husband, and the husband takes her to the New Year's party at his office at Google. It's a big table, every rest all are white, women and all. They know how to use fork and this, knife and spoon and this cloth what is it called? Not the cloth. What is it called? The napkin. Here she is who is used to eating with hand, and suddenly she doesn't know how to do all of this. And that sabha shyness that you get of not knowing something that others are able to do so easily, but I do not know it. So a feel of shyness. That shyness is called vyapatrapamana. That is a kind of an adjective Valmiki used. Being a poet, comparing two different personalities with the similar root of trapa. Vi apatrapa. Apatrapa is, trapa is shyness. Apatrapa is not having shyness. Vi visheshena apatrapa. So having utmost shyness now. Vi apatrapa, vyapatrapa, mana, one who is in it. Present continuous. Shanach pratyaya. Vyapatrapamana iva sudurmanaha. Her mind, her heart is very distressed out. I do not know this. What will everyone think if I say that I don't know how to wear or how to use this sari? And Kaikeyaha kushachirete Janaki Shubhalakshana. Of course, the Shubhalakshana, the auspicious one. Ashru Sampurna Netra. Also, being that helpless, immediately tears are filled, her eyes are filled with tears. Ashru Sampurna Netra, filled completely with tears. And it is why? Because Dharmajna, she knows Dharma. Arey, how can I be a wife and not know the dress that my husband is able to so gladly, easily take up? Arey, how that helplessness. Dharmajna, Dharma Darshini. There will be people who know dharma, but they never express that dharma. They don't demonstrate their knowledge of dharma. They don't emulate their dharma. Dharma Darshini. Dharma Darshini means not only do you know Dharmajna, but you are also expressing that dharma. So that means if I know that my husband does this, I also should do. I know it, but I don't do. Then I'm only Dharmajna. Dharma Darshini is then I do it also and emulate it. So she wants to be Dharma Darshini. And if my husband is wearing, immediately change his dress. Lakshmana is also wearing. My Devar is wearing. And I am not. Oh, that anxious feeling, consciousness. And so then she looked at Rama. What kind of Rama? Gandharvaraja Pratimam. He's like Gandharvaraja Pratima. He's like a big murti, Pratima of a Gandharvaraja, of a divine celestial king. Bhartaram idam abravit. She looked at Rama, who is that divine celestial personality, looked at him, her husband, and she told this to him. She addressed this to him. Katham nu chiram badhanti.
Katham nu chiram badhanti
Munayo vanavasinaha.
munayo vanavasinaha
Iti hyakushala sita.
iti hyakushala sita
Samu moha muhurmuhu.
tamu mumoha muhurmuhu.
Mumoha, mohanam means lost her consciousness in that panic and all. And so she was saying, Rama, katham nu chiram badhanti. Who, munayaha, vanavasinaha, all these muni strees and vanavasis, katham nu chiram badhanti, how do they at all wear this cloth? This seems so rough and hard. How do they wear it at all? Yes, I think I've seen some pictures or on TV. They wearing them so easily and walking so comfortably with it. How do they wear that, Rama? Katham nu chiram badhanti munayaha vanavasinaha. Iti hi akushala, untalented, unskilled, untalented in wearing such dresses also. Iti hi akushala sita sa mumoha. She lost her consciousness. Muhuhu, muhuhu. Fell into that, unable to look look at the public, look at the crowd there, and so sort of becoming very shyful and introvert. Muhuhu, muhuhu, again and again. Krutva kanthe cha sachiram
कृत्वा कण्ठे च साचीरम्
ekamadaya panina
एकमादाय पाणिना
तस्थौ ह्यकुशला तत्र
तस्थौ कुश- तस्थौ
तस्थौ
कुशला
हि
तत्-
अकुशला तत्र तस्थौ ह्यकुशला तत्र
तस्थौ ह्यकुशला तत्र
व्रीडिता जनकात्मजा.
व्रीडिका जनकात्मजा.
So there were two pairs. You should imagine, if you can imagine it, you will, out of love for her girl, child like Sita, your heart will be full of emotions. If you should only imagine that girl, that helpless girl lady there, Sita, doesn't know anything. So Krutva Kanthe Sa Chiram. She didn't know what to do. She thought there were two pieces of it. So one piece she took and put it along his neck, put it along her neck. She thought maybe, North India, we wear the dupatta. So she thought maybe that is a dupatta. She put on dupatta on her neck, along her neck. Ekam adaya panina. The other one she took in her hand and she doesn't know what to do with it. Because probably she is used to only wearing kurta pajamas. Kind of a thing. I'm kidding to say how one who is used to one dressing, when she's given a new dress, she doesn't know how to wear it. Kind of a situation that you have to imagine her. And so with that, by holding one in hand, by putting the other one along her neck, tasthav, she stood there. He akushala, again he used the same word. She doesn't know how to wear it, so she's unskilled, untalented. Tatra vridita. Vrida is sort of pained, hurt. Vridita janakatmaja. Tatra tasthau. She stood there, sort of insulted or hurt by insult. Tasyastat kshipramagamya
तस्यास्तत् क्षिप्रमागम्य
Ramo dharmabhritamvaraha
रामो धर्मभृतां वरः
Chiram babandha sitayaha
चीरं बबन्ध सीतायाः
Kausheyasyoupari swayam.
कौशेयस्योपरि स्वयम्.
Abba, what a Rama. I wanted to highlight this, I forgot. So now, again, you are imagining, if you are dwelled in Ayodhya, in that palace, and you are living there now, this moment, you can imagine the video. You will see live video that is going on there. So Sita is panicking and distressed. She asks Rama, how do they wear this? Is this a wearable at all? She only knows Apple wearables. Is this a wearable at all? Kind of a this helpless, stressed out Sita looking. Tasyaha tat chiram Ramaha dharmabhritam varaha. Rama, best of the men who bear dharma, dharmabhritam, those who bear dharma, dharmabhritam varaha, best of them. He immediately, Kshipram, immediately, Agamya, he quickly came towards Sita. Tasyaha tat chiram Sitayaha babandha. He draped the sari for Sita. Kausheyasya upari swayam. Rama himself draped this chira around Sita on top of her Kausheya. See, Rama and Lakshmana, for them to remove the Angavastra and just put the other one is easy because they are men. But Sita is a woman. She cannot be undressed there. So, on top of her Kausheya Vastram, Rama took this chira and draped. I mean, there cannot be a better, even in today, if a romantic hero is to be shown after millions of years also, that is the role model of a romantic hero. He goes and drapes the sari for Sita and shows Sita, this is how you have to wear. See? So simple, isn't it? Kind of a loving husband and spouse there. Tasyastat Kshipramagamya Ramo Dharmabhritam Varaha Chiram Babandha Sitayaha Kausheyasyo Parisvayam. He himself draped. He didn't order Shaili, why don't you go and drape sari for her? No, he went. He's a romantic hero, Rama, the romantic hero and husband. Ramam prekshyatu Sitayaha.
Ramam prekshatu Sitayaha
Badnantam Chiramuttamam
Badnantam Chiramuttamam
Antah Puragata Naryah
Antah Puragata Naryah
Mumuchurvari Netrajam.
Mumuchurvari Netrajam.
So while this romantic scene is happening, romantic as in, I mean, that their love, Rama's love for Sita, he immediately went and draped for her. While that is happening, Ramam Prekshya, by looking at Rama, Sitayaha Chiram Uttamam Badhanantam Ramam Prekshya, by looking at Rama, who was draping this sari for Sita, Antah Puragataha Naryah, those women who were behind the curtains inside the palace, Netrajam Vari Mumuchuhu, out of their eyes, they have released tears. That means they all fell in tears. Arey, for that Sita, we all go and drape her. Ayyo, Rama is doing it. How helpless we are. What a situation is this? Like that they came into tears. Uchascha paramayatta
Uchassa Paramayatta
Ramam Jvalita Tejasam
Ramam Jvalita Tejasam
Vatsa Naivam Niyukteyam
Vatsa Naivam Nayukteya
Vanavase Manaswini.
Vanavase Manaswini.
So Uchuhu, those women, they said this. They told to Rama. What did they say? Ramam Jvalita Tejasam, one who is glowing with his Tejas, Rama, unto him, all of these women, Paramayatta, Ayatta is stressed out or hurt, pained women. All of these women, they all have said to him, Vatsa, oh affectionate child, Manaswini Vanavase Iyam Manaswini Vanavase na niyukta evam. This beautiful lady Sita, she was not ordered to go to forest. Only you were ordered at the most. So don't worry about Sita. She will be here. Don't drape that forest chira for her. Piturvakyanurodhena
Piturvakyam Anurodhena
Gatasya Vijanam Vanam
Gatasya Vijanam Vanam
Tavad Darshanamasyanaha
Tavad Darshanamasyana
Sapalam Bhavatu Prabho.
Sakalam Bhavatu Prabhu.
So they are praying unto Rama, Prabho, Piturvakyena Vanam Vijanam Vanam Gatasya Tava Darshanam Asyaha Darshanam Naha Safalam Bhavatu. Oh Prabho, okay, by father's order, Piturvakya Anurodhena, by sticking to your father's orders, Vijanam Vanam Gatasya. Okay, you are anyway gone there. Your darshanam we will not have. At least Asyaha Naha Darshanam Safalam Bhavatu. At least let us have her darshanam daily. We cannot have your darshanam. You are gone away. You are going to go away because by your father's orders. But he didn't order, or nobody else ordered about Sita. Why should we lose her? We want to have her darshanam every day. So don't even put the dress on her. We cannot miss her. We want to have her darshanam every day. Bhaktas, let's put on bhakta lens and start seeing how to not miss Sita, how to seek her blessings from Rama. All of those come here. Lakshmanena sahayena
लक्ष्मणेन सहायेन
vanam gachhasva putraka
वनं गच्छस्व पुत्रक
neyamarhati kalyani
नियमर्हति कल्याणि
vastum tapasavadvane.
वस्तुं तापसध्वने.
So they are also saying, Putraka, O son, Lakshmanena sahayena vanam gachhasva. If you want, with the help of Lakshmana, you can go to the forest. Iyam kalyani tapasavat vastum na arhati. However, this kalyani, one who does welfare for the world, kalyani, tapasavat, like a tapasvini, like a forest dwelling tapasvini, tapasavat, vane vastum, to live like another, these tapas, those who do tapas, they are tapasavat, tapasaha, like them, tapasavat, vane vastum, to live in the forest. Iyam kalyani, this auspicious woman, na arhati. No, she cannot be living there. She is not eligible. Na arhati is the Sanskrit way of saying cannot, should not, not. So she is not eligible. That means she should not be living there. Kuruno yajanam putra.
Kuruno yajanam putra.
Sita tishtatu bhamini.
Sita tishtatu bhamini.
Dharma nitya swayam sthatum.
Dharma nitya swayam sthatum.
Na hidanim tvamichhasi.
Na hidanim tvamichhasi.
O putra, naha yojanam kuru. Plan, make a plan for us. By what plan? Sita tishtatu, Sita bhamini tishtatu. Let Sita stay back here. Please plan such that Sita stays back here and you go with Lakshmana at the most. Why? Because dharma nityaha swayam sthatum nahi idanim tvamichhasi. See, if you want to be dharma nityaha, if you think you are in dharma nityaha, that means one who is always dharmic. Nityaha dharmaha yaha saha nitya dharmaha. Swayam nitya dharmaha sthatum hi idanim tvamichhasi. If you, even now, if you want to be an always dharmic guy, then let Sita stay back here. Sita tishtatu bhamini. Tasam evam vidhavat vachah.
तासामेवं विधावाचः
Shrunvan dasharathatmajah.
शृण्वन् दशरथात्मजः
Babandhaiva tadachiram.
बबन्धैव तदाचीरं
Sitaya tulyashilaya.
सीतया तुल्यशीलया.
So tasam evam vidham vachah shrunvan. Shrunvan is continuous tense. By listening, while listening means, that means while he is listening, he has been doing this activity. What activity? Babandha, he has draped. Tada chiram, he has draped the sari. He has completed draping the sari all around her nicely with all the fleets and all. Tasam evam vidha vachah shrunvan. By listening to various such prayers, their worries, their requests, by listening to all of that, while he was listening, he has completed draping the sari for Sita, who is Tulyashila. Sita herself is Tulyashila. So Sitaya Tulyashilaya Chiram Babandha. Tulyashila, comparable to the character, ultimate character, the most virtuous lady, Sita. Unto her, he has draped the saree. Chire gruhyete tuttaya.
चीरे गृहीते तु तया
Samikshya nrupater guruhu.
समीक्ष्य नृपते गुरुः
Nivarya Sitam Kaikeyim.
निवार्य सीतां कैकेयीं
Vasishtho Vakyam Abravit.
वसिष्ठो वाक्यमब्रवीत्
Ativrutte Sudurmedhe.
अतिवृत्ते सुदुर्मेधे
Kaikeyi Kulapamsani.
कैकेयी कुलपांसनि
Vanchayitva tu Rajanam.
वञ्चयित्वा तु राजानं
Na Pramane Avatishtase.
न प्रमाणे वतिष्ठते.
So, Chire Gruhiti tu Taya. When Sita took the saree and got draped, Samikshya. That means, so there are multiple cameras, right? So far the camera was facing Sita and Rama and those women. While Nrupatehe Guruhu, the guru of the King Dasharatha, who is Vasishtha, he was sitting on the other side. So now the camera from the other side is looking at this. So while that was happening. So when this scene started where Sita also went and brought the saree and was looking at all of that, that time this other camera is now, we are seeing the other camera's view. Nrupatehe Guruhu Taya Chire Grihite Samikshya, by observing, having observed Sita also going and picking that saree, Sitam Nivarya, by holding Sita, stopping Sita, by holding her or stopping by stopping her, Kaikeyin Vasishtha Vakyam Abravit. Kaikeyi Vasishtha started speaking this to Kaikeyi. Ativritte, oh you overacting lady, Sudhurmedhe, worst of the ill-minded lady, Kaikeyi Kulapamsani, you have become a scar in our family lineage of Kakutsa, of Ikshwaku, of Raghavas. Rajanam tu Vanchayitva, by sort of obligating the King Raja, by fooling, not fooling, by frauding the King Raja, Pramane Avatishtase, na Pramane Avatishtase. Hey, you cannot be standing in any role model. You cannot be standing in your position. You lost your stand because you have cheated the king and you are the ill-minded one and all. Nagantavyam vanam devya.
न गन्तव्यं वनं देव्या
Sitaya Shilavarjite.
सीतया शीलवर्जिते
Anushtasyati Ramasya.
अनुष्ठास्यति रामस्य
Sita Prakrutamasanam.
सीता प्रकृतमासनम्.
So he sort of held Sita and now was talking to Kaikeyi. Meanwhile, Rama went and all of that happened. So two scenes in parallel in a way you can imagine. So he's now telling Kaikeyi, oh, you ill-minded lady and all. Devya Sitaya Vanam na Gantavyam. Hey, by the lady Sita lady is not supposed to go to forest. Shilavarjite, oh character, oh one who have given up the character. You not only have character, you have given up the character, whatever you would have had if at all. Shilavarjite. Ramasya Prakrutamasanam Sita Anushtasyati. He made a beautiful adjective for it. He said, Ramasya Asanam, Rama's seat, that is the Rama's throne. Prakrutamasanam, in some of the bhashyams they said Simhasanam, but Prakrutam Asanam, what is Sita's seat? Sita is Prakriti. She is the Devi of Prakriti. Ramaha Purushaha, Sita Prakriti. Ramaha Devaha, Shivaha, Sita Shaktihi. So her throne will be Prakrutamasanam. Nature itself is the entire universe is her asana, is her throne. So where will she go? Hey, she will occupy this throne because it is Rama's throne. She will occupy it in her own style. So Ramasya Prakrutamasanam Sita Anushtasyati. She will stand after Rama. If Rama has to go to forest, that's okay. She will stand or she will take up that asanam of Rama. He's saying, Vasishtha Guru. Why he's saying, Atma hidara sarvesham
Atma hi dara sarvesham
dara sangrahavartinam
dara sangrahavartinam
atmeyamiti ramasya
atmeyamiti ramasya
palayishyati medinim.
palayishyati medinim.
So why, how, what is the Shastra? On what basis are you saying this, Vasishtha? If Kaikeyi, you ask me, here is the Shastra Vakyam. Atma hi daraha sarvesham. For all the men, Atma, their Atma is daraha, or their daraha is their Atma. And what a beautiful Shastra Vakyam. Wife is none other than his own self. For a man, his Atma is his wife, Daraha. Daraha is a Nitya Bahuvachanam. So women are always addressed in Bahuvachana. Even if it is one lady, still ladies. In Telugu Bhasha, that's why they say ladies, ladies. Nowadays, comedy word. So Atma hi Daraha Sarvesham. For all of the people, for all of the men, their wives are their Atma. Dara Sangrahavartinam. For who? For those who have taken up Daraha. Dara Sangraham Vartinam. Those who have taken up a Daraha and existing with them. That means Grihastha Nishthanam. So Dara Sangrahavartinam. Grihastha Nishthanam Ityarthaha. Those who are in Grihastha, that means those who got married, for them, their wife is their Atma. That's the Shastra Vakyam that Vasishtha is declaring. Then he is saying, and hence, Ramasya Atma Iyam iti. Knowing that Rama's Atma is this Sita. She is nobody else. She is none other than his own Atma. So even so what if Rama's body goes to forest? His Atma will rule here. Medinim palayishyati. She shall rule this entire earth. Because she is the Atma of Rama. And as Atma of Rama, Atma will never go away. Body might go to forest. Atma will be there forever. And so she will rule forever, is what Vasishtha is saying. Beautiful sentence. If possible, let's say it one more time. Atma sarvesham.
Dara Sangraha means multiple wives?
That's what I said, right? Dara word is Nitya Bahuvachanam. In Sanskritam, there are some words which are Nitya Bahuvachanas. So even if it is one wife, it is called Daraha. Ime Daraha is how you introduce.
But what about Dara Sangraha?
Sangrahanam, one who has taken up a Dara, one who has taken up a wife. That means one who has entered marriage, one who has entered Grihastha.
Panigrahanam,
Panigrahanam, like that, Dara Sangrahanam. One who has accepted and taken up a wife, taken up a woman as wife is Dara Sangraha. And one who is living in that Vratam is Vartinam. Varti, Vartinam, Bahuvachanam Shashti. Of those who are living in a state where they have taken a woman as their Dara, for them, that means for the husbands who are in Grihasthashramas. So Dara Sangraha Vartinam. So Atma hi Dara Sarvesham.
Atma hi Dara Sarvesham
Darasangrahavartinam
दारसङ्ग्रहवर्तिनाम्
Atmeyamiti Ramasya
आत्मेयमिति रामस्य
Palayishyati Medinim.
पालयिष्यति मेदिनीम्.
So for all of us women and even for us also, we should quote this line wherever. Atma hi dara sarvesham darasangrahavartinam, says our Ramayanam. Says Ramayanam means that has been there for so long, and so Vasishta quoted it. That means even before Ramayana, for millions of years, for billions of years, in our culture, we have never seen woman as any low status one or anything less than the man. Wife is Atma of husband. Excellent status. There cannot be better status. And as I said, the body might leave, Atma can never leave. Right? So that is the status. Permanent status given to wife. Atma hidara sarvesham. I like that, and so we should quote it wherever possible about our culture when we talk. Atha yasyati vaidehi
अथ यास्यति वैदेही
vanam ramena sangata
वनं रामेण सङ्गता
atrainam anuyasyamaha
अत्रैन मनुयास्यामः
puram chedam gamishyati.
पुरं चेदं गमिष्यति.
And so he's saying, hey, if you don't listen, Kaikeyi, if you don't listen now, you know what happens. Atha vaidehi vanam ramena sangata yasyati. If Sita goes along with Rama to Vanam, if Vaidehi Ramena Sangata Vanam Yasyati, Atra Puramcha, Atra idam Puramcha Enam Anuyasyamaha. We will all also follow Sita and go with her. If Atma goes, if body goes, Atma should be there. If Atma also goes, then we will all go with her. If Atma stays here, we'll stay here. But if Atma itself goes, hey, we will all follow. Not only us, Puramcha idam, this whole city will follow, like that Pied Piper of Hamelin, whatever that story. We will all follow her. And if you see, this line has been quoted by so many people before also. Everybody was saying the same. If you don't listen, you will have a deserted Ayodhya. You will have an empty roads. Nobody will stay here. We will all go. And beautiful line again comes after this. Antapalascha yasyanti.
Antapalascha yasyanti.
Sadaro yatra raghavaha.
Sadaro yatra raghavaha.
Sahopajivyam rashtram cha.
Sahopajivyam rastram cha.
Puram cha saparichadam.
Puram cha saparichadam.
Oh, how much love they have for Rama and Sita. Antapalascha. Antapala, those who rule internal security forces. Antapalascha. In another Govinda Bhashyam, they say Dandanayakaha. All the commanders, law enforcement officials. Antapalascha. Yatra Raghavaha Sadaraha Yasyati. Wherever Rama along with Sita goes, that's all. Antapalascha Yasyanti. Saha Upajivyam. Upajivinaha, we read right before, all his personal staff. Upajivyam, Saha Upajivyam, along with all his personal staff. Rashtramcha, this whole nation. Puramcha, Saparichadam, along with our roofs, means along with our houses. We will take away the houses also. Either we will destroy these houses, so you will have just barren land, or if these are mobile homes, we will put them on our trailers and take them with us. But wherever Rama goes is where we go. We don't want a place where there is no Rama. Even if it is golden, best, the richest sin city or whatever. No, we don't want that. Wherever Rama is, even if it is forest, we want it. Rashtram is the word here used. Next sentence comes, next shloka. We should all remember these shlokas and quote them, because That defines our concepts of Rashtra. When we talk of Hindu Rashtra, Bharata Rashtra, what do we mean? Is we should understand these quotes here. Unfortunately, we are running out of time, but let's see how much we can cover. I wanted to complete the sarga. Let's see. So, Bharatascha Shatrugnaha
भरतस्ततुघ्नः
Chiravasah Vanecharaha
क्षीरवासः वनेचरः
Vane Vasantam Kakutstham
वने वसन्तं काकुत्स्थं
Anuyasyati Purvajam.
मनुयास्यति पूर्वजम्.
Hey, foolish lady, what are you thinking? Even Bharata and Shatrughna, Chiravasaha Vanecharaha, they, even Bharata and Shatrughna, I'm promising you, once they come back, even they will wear these Chiravasas. If they know that Rama is wearing that dress, even they will wear that dress. And Vanecharaha, they will also go and live and start living, wandering in the forest. They won't stay in Ayodhya. Only you will be left alone. Vane Vasantam Kakutstam Purvajam Anuyasyati. Their elder brother, they will absolutely follow the path of Rama, and Kakutstham Anuyasyati. They will immediately go along with him. Tata Shunyam Gatajanam
ततः शून्यं गतजनां
Vasudham Padapai Saha
वसुधा पादपैः सह
Tvam Eka Shadhi Durvritta
त्वमेका साधिदुर्वृत्ता
Prajanam Ahite Sthita.
प्रजानामहिते स्थिता.
Being standing in a position seeking, not seeking welfare of the people. Prajanam ahite sthita durvritta, bad-mannered or ill-tempered or villainish lady. Tvam tataha, after that, shunyam, empty, gatajanam, in uninhabited, deserted, vasudham, this barren earth, padapaihi saha, along with just the trees, because there won't be even a building. We said sa parichadam anayasyamaha. We will take away our homes also, right? All that will be left will be trees, because we don't want to cut them. We will not hurt them. So padapaihi saha tvam eka shadhi. You alone will rule. You alone go and rule.
Shadi.
Okay, are you happy?
Yes, Shasankar.
Like that, he's saying. Padapaihi saha tvam eka shadhi.
Shadi.
Shadhi means rule. Shasam karotu shadhi. And so here is the definition. Nahi tad bhavita rashtram
Nahi
तद्भविता राष्ट्रं
yatra ramo na bhupatihi
यत्र रामो न भूपतिः
tad vanam bhavita rashtram
तद्वनं भविता राष्ट्रं
yatra ramo nivatsyati.
यत्र रामो निवस्यति.
Please remember this. I mean, Supraraja and all of us, let's remember this and quote it. Nahi tad rashtram bhavita yatra ramo na bhupatihi. Where Rama is not the king, or a representative of Rama, or an emulator of Rama, if such a person is not the king, if such a person is not ruling, natad rashtram bhavita, that is not going to be the nation. That's not our nation. When we say Hindu Rashtra, what do we mean? Tad vanam bhavita rashtram. Even if it is vanam, tad bhavita rashtram, tad rashtram bhavita, that shall become rashtram. Yatra ramo nivatsyati. Where Rama lives, that becomes our Rashtra. Whereas Hindu Rashtra, and hence is Ramarajya. Where if it is ruled by Rama, by the principles of Rama, which is selfless rule, where family, nothing else matters but people, such a rule, such a kingdom, such a nation, such a place, such a society is Rashtra. That is Rashtra for us. And so we say Rashtra is not physical boundaries. Rashtra need not be that geographical location alone. Wherever we bring that thought, wherever we live that thought, wherever we emulate that thought, that becomes Rashtra. So we can make Rashtra anywhere. We can make our Rashtra anywhere. And that's why we do Sangha Prarthana also. we keep saying that. We keep making Hindu Dharma prakashena, Vishwa Dharma prakashena, Vishwa Shanti pravartake. Right. So that is one. Nakhyadattam mahim pitra.
Nakhyadattam mahim pitra.
Bharatah shastumarhati.
Bharatah shastumarhati.
Tvaiva putravadvastum.
Tvaiva putra vadvastam.
Yadi jato mahipate.
Yadi jato mahipate.
So now, after this is that beautiful quote, and now he's coming back to reality and again saying, Nahi adattam mahim pitra bharatah shastumarhati. Hey, at the most, what did the land or the state that is not given by the king, by the father, how can Bharatah rule it? Nahi shastumarhati. He cannot administer, he cannot rule that which is not given to him. It was given wholeheartedly by the king to Rama. You have sort of obligated him to send Rama away, but given an opportunity, the king was wanting to give it to Rama only. So Bharata is not eligible to rule. Bharata cannot rule it. Tvaiva putravad vastum yadi jato mahipate. And yadyapi tvam kshititalat gaganam
क्षितितलात्
gaganam chotpatishyasi
गगनं चोत्पतिष्यति
pitruvamsha charitrajnah
चरित्रज्ञः
sonyatha na karishyati.
सोऽन्यथा न करिष्यति.
Yadyapi tvam kshititalat gaganam cha utpatishyasi. Even if you throw this earth plane out, up onto sky, utpatishyasi, even if you throw it up in air, that means even if you shatter this whole earth, this whole state, this whole kingdom and all, even if you shatter it, pitruvamsha charitrajnah, knowers of charitra, knowers of the history, of pitruvamsha, of those who know that as elder son first inherits from the parent, the father, unless he is not eligible or he does not have sons. Those who know this principle, anyatha na karishyati, those who know it will not do any other way. And so how can you do it? Don't you know this much? That when there is an elder son, you cannot give it to a younger son. That's a simple one. Don't you know that? So even if you shatter this, those who know it at least will not do it like that. And so you also should not do like that. Tatvaya putra gardhinya.
Tatvaya putra gardhinya.
Putrasya krutamapriyam.
Putrasya krutamapriyam.
Loko nahi sa vidyeta.
Loko nahi sa vidyeta.
Yona rama manuvratah.
Yona rama manuvratah.
Beautiful quotes. Tatvaya putra gardhinya. Oh, you. Putra gardhinya is a very euphemistically told as putra rajya bhilasha vatya. One who is seeking the rajya for her son. That's a euphemistic way of saying. The literal meaning is putra gardhini, means you have become a donkey for whom son is a donkey carrying son. Tatvaya putra gardhinya putrasya kritam apriyam. And Rama is also your son. For unto him, if you do any ill action, loko nahi sa vidyeta, the world will not accept it. The world will not acknowledge it. Yaha na ramam anuvratah. If world will not accept that or the world will not accept them who don't follow Rama. Ramam anuvrataha na lokaha nahi savidyata. World will not accept, world will not acknowledge, world will not recognize those who don't follow Rama. Quotations, I mean, coming in the right time, right? Next week, finally, we are getting that his place back. And such leaders who have worked for hundreds of years to get this back to us, all because they all believed in this. Yatra Ramo nivatsyati tad bhavita rashtram. They believed it. If this Bharat has to become Bharat Rashtra, then Rama should live here. And Rama's palace itself is not there. What is it? We will build it at any cost. They are believers of Ramayana. They are believers of this Kanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Ramayana. We'll take a few more minutes and complete. There are 5 more shlokas quickly. Drakshasya Dhyaiva Kaikeyi.
द्रक्षस्य दैव कैकेयी
Pashu Vyalam Mrugadvijan.
पशु व्याला मृगद्विजान्
Gachata Saharamena.
गच्छतः सह रामेण
Padapanscha Tadunmukhan.
पादपांश्च तदुन्मुखान्.
So Drakshasya, hey, look at it. Asya Adyaiva, today itself, Kaikeyi, Pashu, Vyala, Mruga, Dvijan. Pashus, animals, Vyala, serpents, Mruga, animals, Dvija, twice born, which means birds. Gachataha, Saharamena, all of them will be going away with Rama. Padapanscha, even trees will move. Saying Vasishta, hey, nobody will stay here, foolish lady. Tad Anumukhan, facing him. We will all be, like we say, Dvajamukha, like Tad Anumukha, Rama Anumukha, Ramamukha. If Rama goes, we all go that side. That's all. Gachata Saharamena, Padapanscha Tad Anumukhan. Atottamanya Bharanani Devi.
अधोत्तमाभरणानि देवी
Dehi Snushayai Vyapaniya Chiram.
देहि सुश्वासै व्यापनीय चिरम्
Nachiramasya Pravidhiyateti.
न प्रविधीयतेति
Nyavaraya Tadvasanam Vasishtha.
न्यवराय यद्दसन्न वसिष्ठ.
So, Atha Uttamani Abharanani Devi Snushayai Dehi. O Devi, O Lady Kaikeyi. Atha, thus now, Uttamani Abharanani Dehi. Get the best of the jewelry, best of the clothes, not these chiras for Sita. Snushayai, unto your daughter-in-law. Vyapaniya chiram, take away this chira from her and get her the best clothes, get her the best jewelry, get her the best ornaments. Uttamani abharanani snushayai dehi, devi, chiram vyapaniya, take away that saree from her. Na chiramasyaha pravidhiyate, pravidhiyata iti. For her, this chira is not meant for her. Iti nyavarayat tad vasanam vasishtha. That vasanam means that saree. Nyavarayat, he sort of tried to avoid that saree being given to Sita. Ekasya ramasya vane nivasaha.
एकस्य रामस्य वने निवासः
Tvaya vritah kekaya rajaputri.
त्वया वृतः कैकेयराजपुत्री
Vibhushiteyam pratikarma nitya.
विभूषितेयं प्रति कर्म नित्या
Vasatvaranye saharaghavena.
वसत्वरण्ये सह राघवेण.
So whereas Kaikeyi was ready that Sita also should be like ordinary lady, But Vasishtha and all, they are showing for us how to treat Devi, how to treat Sita Devi as Lakshmi Devi. How should woman be? So women should always be decorated. Women should always be rich. Women should be beautiful. Then our world, our country is good. And so only government has given 33% or whatever reservation into even political seats, because that is our resource for them. So ekasya ramasya vane nivasaha tvaya vrataha. You have asked only for Rama alone to go to forest, Kekaya Rajaputri. So iyam pratikarma nitya vibhushita saha raghavena aranye vasatu vibhushita. Let her be decorated. Let her be richly decorated. Even if she goes along with Rama, Raghava to Vanavasa. Vasa Aranye Saharaghavena Vasatu. All right, she wants to go, so let her live with Rama in the forest. But how? She is Pratikarma Nitya. Nitya Karma Prati. If she has to continuously do her Nitya Karma, then Vibhushita Iyam. In fact, if you see from the devotional point of view, Sita, we all should do Nitya Karma of puja for Lakshmi Devi or Sita, Mata, Lakshmi, Parvati, Saraswati, Ganga, Kali, whatever names, right? So Pratikarma Nitya Vibhushita. Her murti should be nicely decorated, nice flower garland, probably a golden necklace around her, a pearl necklace around her, a flower garland around her, nice Suvarna Pushpani, Vibhushita. Then she is Lakshmi Devi Sita. So Vibhushita iyam Pratikarma Nitya Saha Raghavena Aranye Vasatu. Rama can live in any dress, that's okay. We don't so much worry. We know Rama is capable and all. But Sita, no. We want her richly adorned, Sita we want. And that means all our women also should be such richly adorned. We should all be seeing Sitas everywhere. Yanaischa mukhyai paricharakai susamvrita gacchatu rajaputri
Susamruta gacchatu rajaputri
vasataischa sarvai sahitai vidhanaihi
vasataischa sarvai sahitai
vidhanaihi
dhanai
naivam vrtate varasam pradane.
naivam vrutate varasam pradhane.
So Yanaischa Mukhyaihi, give her the best vehicles, send her in a limousine. Yanaischa Mukhyaihi Paricharakaischcha, along with all her helpers. You have to give her a lot of helpers. Some Susamvrita, surrounded by all her helpers. Rajaputri Gacchatu. Let Sita go with such, grand, what do you say, helpers and all. Vasataischa, with all the best amenities. Sarvaihi sahitaihi vidhanaihi, with all the formalities. Give her the kumkum, give her talam, the phalam, give her patram, tambulam, all of that. See her off like a divine lady. Na iyam vrita varasam pradani. This is not allowed to send like this in Varasam Pradhanam. Tasmin tatha jalpati vipramukhe
तस्मिन् तथा जल्पति विप्रमुखे
Gurau Nrupasya Pratima Prabhave
गुरौ नृपस्य प्रतिमत्तप्रभावे
Naiva Smasita Vinivritta Bhava
नैव स्मत्सीता विनिवृत्तभावा
Priyasya Bhartuh Pratikara Kama.
प्रियस्य भर्तृः प्रतिकारकामा.
So Tasmin Tatha Jalpati Vipramukhe Gurau. in the Guru, who is the best among the learned scholars, thus talking in that manner. Nrupasya apratima prabhave, of the Guru, who is Guru of the king, who is speaking like that. Apratima prabhave, in a most influential manner. He is able to speaking that influential, quoting all the best shastras in the influential manner. Naivasma Sita vinivritta bhava priyasya bhartuhu pratikara kama. While he is talking like that, Sita vinivritta bhava, Sita, who is filled with all this lessons that she is hearing from the Guru, bhartuhu pratikara kama. One, this Sita, whose wish is to do the best towards her husband, pratikara kama, tatra sma, she stood there like that. Ityarshe
Yarshe
Srimad Ramayane
Srimad Ramayana
Valmiki
Valmiki
Adikavye
Adikavye
Uttarakhande
अयोध्या
Patrimsha Sargah.
Saptatrimshat Sargah.
Who will say Shanta Mantra?
I can say. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti.